that's my blueprint. Okay, that's just a rough draft on a piece of paper. Man, I've already got a headache, man. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, man, hope y'all are having a great day. I just went to see the tax czar, might call it. Y'all know, if you know from last year, there's like 10 tags here. That's actually less than last year, I think. 10 tags. But I got 4 or 5 are trailers. So, got my new tag for my Titan. And I'll show y'all this. What you will need to obtain new construction permit. So, yeah. Uh-oh. I got a call coming in. Hold on. All right, that was the guy that was calling me about clearing my property. I was gonna have about 3 acres cleared off. They'd come in and mulch it all down. But, you know, since there's been a change, you know, with what my future looks like, I'm having to go a different route. And because I'm gonna have to do something, I'm gonna end up doing something probably more temporary. That's why I went and got these building plans. On the property that we bought, there was a mobile home there. And so it already has a septic tank, it's already got a power pole, it's already got, you know, that kind of stuff. So what I'm looking at doing, when I get parked over here, I'll show you what I'm looking at doing. Hey, I'll show y'all some fancy blueprints, man. Yeah. I got a friend in the community who's a contractor, so he's gonna come out and take a look at what I want to do, and hopefully he'll help me, you know, some with his paperwork. Now, there is good news. There is good news about this building permit process, and I'm gonna show y'all what it is. All right. That's my blueprint. Okay, that's just a rough draft on a piece of paper, right? Closet, bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, living, same thing on the other side. The dude that just got his building permit in front of me in the line, the only thing he had in addition to that was he has some measurements on there, and he might have had where the power hookup was or something like that, but that was his blueprint. Literally, guys around here, they'll draw blueprints on a napkin and build a house from it. You know, just like, let's build a 30 by 60, and here it is, trace it out, put the measurements on. Now, I don't know that they can submit that to the building department, but that's how they come up with blueprints. So the good thing about where I live, obviously you got to go through permitting, got to go through inspections, you got to go through all that kind of stuff. But they seem to be pretty laxed in, like, you don't have to get an architect to draw up a blueprint and have all that kind of stuff. So anyway, you know, I don't know, I'm starting the process of building. That right there is and I hadn't shared this with anybody, so, you know, as of the recording of this video anyway, that is a 24 by 40, about 960 square feet. So that's what I'm looking at. You know, we were looking at a tiny house for just my wife and I, and because again, now this is temporary. We want to build down the road, but because obviously been some employment changes, what the future looks like financially is not as certain, and so, you know, we need to do something temporarily. You know, I'm thinking building it myself, you know, I'm thinking maybe around, you know, between $40,000 to $45,000. I don't know. but that's why I'm trying to get prices together. So I just called a sheetrock guy that I know, and he said, okay, you know, it's about $4,200 for the sheetrock, and the contractor I can figure out all the flooring, framing, drying in. I can figure out all that stuff. It's just as simple as, you know, knowing how to frame walls and frame floors and getting on Lowe's and putting all the material in a cart and going, okay, it's $5 grand, whatever. It'd be more than that, but so all that stuff I can figure out. But like, I don't know what trusses, because I'd probably do prefab trusses. You know, I don't know what those will cost. You know, I don't know what the I got a heating and air buddy. I'll call him. I'm not sure what that would cost, but you know, so I know a lot of people in the building industry that I can at least call and say, hey, you know, what would it cost? What would it cost to wire this house? What would it cost to plumb this house? I don't know a plumber, but I'll figure that out. But I know electrician, no sheetrock, no, you know, heating and air guy. So anyway, I got to get here and get my wife's medicine. When I get back, in here, I'll share some more with y'all while I ride. All right, so I'm back. I really don't know where I left off at. Isn't that terrible? I've had to make 3 stops. I went and got my wife's medicine. I went and got some diesel for the tractor, and I had to go by the bank and put some money in. You know, if you're gonna keep taking it out, you got to put some in every once in a while. So anyway, I'm gonna try to build something, man. So we're gonna see what happens. I gotta send the guy the AC stuff. I went and think, because I'm gonna insulate it well, I went and think on, I don't know, on a 24 by 40, 900 square feet, probably wouldn't need like over a 2-ton unit or something, but I want to make sure whatever it is adequate. You know, I don't want something that's having to run itself to death, you know. So I'm trying to think where I need to turn at here, because I want to go down a street and look at something. Yeah, that was the street right there. Well, I missed it. No, here it is. So I gotta look at one of my properties. But yeah, so that, I'm saying all that to say this. So we're gonna have, you know, if you like construction type videos, hopefully, you know, in the next couple of months, you might get to see some of that kind of stuff. So the doctor's office that we do, they own these. Oh yeah, that looks good, man. The leaves, yeah. The doctor's office is over there behind this. They own these 2 little properties, and I'm just looking at them real quick. Also, I'm gonna show y'all something else that might come up. I don't know if I could get it, but it might come up this year. Word is they've been debating what to do with their lawn care. The hospital. So they had a guy that worked there that did the lawn care. I mean, like an employee. And I guess he transitioned into another job, and so they were considering contracting it out. That would be all of this. I'm just gonna leave the camera kind of pointed over there and talk. It would not be the health center here, that's separate, but it is some of these doctor's offices across the road. So that's all of that out there. This block is about 25 acres. And yeah, I would love to get a 25 acre property. Again, because with the transition that I'm in, I'm gonna be doing bivocational ministry. I shared that kind of back in a video. So lawn care is going to be more full-time. Probably not 100%, but here's the front of the hospital. So everybody lives around here knows about it, but for those of y'all that don't, It's a bigger, it's essentially the same size as what we do at the college. Now, when I say at the college that it's 15, 16 acres, whatever it comes, 15 something, that is just lawn. That doesn't count buildings and parking lots and all that kind of stuff. So here, a lot of that is building and parking lots. Actually, there's less grass here than there is at the college. But now here they would probably want full service, landscape, lawn, everything. So that would be a good account, you know. So we'll see. Now, the guy that cuts grass for them, who works at the hospital and cut grass as a hospital employee, from my understanding, he owns a lawn care business too. And I think he did cut it for him once or twice at the end of last season. Now, I'm not sure what their policy is, if they could even give that job to him. Because the guy who is a maintenance supervisor at the college has a lawn care business too, but he cannot cut the college. It's a conflict of interest, you know, as far as they're concerned. So, which I don't really understand, to be honest. If you accept bids and he's got the better bid, then who cares, right? I guess the issue might be, as a maintenance supervisor, that he could use some of the employees at the college to do some of the stuff on the college's time that he's supposed to do on his own time with his business. Maybe, I don't know. Again, that's just speculation. So anyway, I got to figure out how to get up the money now. I think I said earlier, I'm figuring this somewhere between I'd say under 50K move in, but I don't know. I mean, I may pay $1,000 for the building permit. See, those are things I don't know. I don't know what the trusses are going to cost. Some of this stuff I've guessed at, and of course I don't have $50,000. That's the other issue. I could liquidate a lot of stuff that I have and come up with a good portion of it, but there again, I want to use that stuff for business, so I really don't want to go that route. I am going to sell a boat. I could sell both of them, I guess, if I really wanted to, but my buddy gave me such a good deal on the one boat. I'm not going to sell it. So anyway, I got some ideas in my head about how I may go about doing it, and so I'm just going to have to see how those pan out. You know, and if they do, that's great. I mean, I can probably borrow the money from a bank, or my wife could, or me and my wife together. The issue I'm gonna have now is income. You know, so. Anyway, that's how it goes, man. So we'll figure it out. The Lord always works it out, so no worries there, right? We'll have a place to stay. So, and with that, the church is being very gracious to us. Again, you know, I mentioned in the last video, I mean, we're leaving on the best of terms. Even though I'm leaving, we're not having to move out of the house, you know, immediately. We're gonna have some time there, it looks like, you know, to get things in order. So, you know. Anyway, let me get off of this thing, see what else we get into. I don't want to make this thing 45 minutes long, so let me check out for a minute. All right, I got all that running around done. I got some other things to do on the property, but I'm just going to make a separate video out of that. So, hey, I appreciate you tuning in today. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.